Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Watch the pass.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Three buck.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Let's go. Let's do it.
And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Watch 54. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. 25. Check 25. Check right.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Let's go now. 54. Exit.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And to the 42-yard line here, and Brock. Down there.
We play to win. Black
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Wait, that 380.
The first carry now. This is Hill. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Regular.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Call it an 8-yard pickup, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Let's go. Let it go.
On third down, Jackson. They complete it to Hill. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. We're scoreless after one. Now on first and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game.
Hey, one set. Check, Mike.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Easy work. It's easy work. It's coming again.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Wide. Get wide. 61. Max box. Right.
They go play action with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Shit. Under 10. 10. Mike's 54.
Third and goal, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. The kick by Maher is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They'll throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On the ground with Hill to begin the drive. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's Brady to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Hey, 66. Hey, 5-7.
On first down, Ferguson. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
You draw Porter. Ready? Quick dad. Hold 50.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, Hill. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Brady. Going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Gay missed it. Pulled it off to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Kirksey in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Jackson. And that's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Hill on the return, pushing through the contact. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go with Hill here on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. from the 36. Brady, complete. It's Johnson. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This will be taken about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Brady got a man. It's Breshad Perriman. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Breshad Perriman, 78 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Cowboys 10, Buccaneers 7.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They go play action now. Jackson, he is going to find Hill here. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Jackson will throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Kirksey, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
54's Mike, 54's Mike.
Jackson. And out across midfield down to the 45. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Pollard going to try the right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Motion, motion. Hey, check motion, man. Put your hands.
Off play action. Jackson. It'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The tackle made by Christian Kirksey.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Check pass.
Jackson off the play fake. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Protein spill.
SOS.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Switch.
Hey, wahoo!
I got you.
From the 22, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, it's Hill. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Pull it high. Sugar.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Smith. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
49, check 49. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Bang it.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Check safety, check safety. Right there. Go.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfired.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to...
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Anthony Averett picks it, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Man open, it's Goodwin. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Hill. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Switch. Go bandit. Hey, second.
Now Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Anthony Averett picks it, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really took.
And now here's another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Let's get this.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He's got the connection to Cooper. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jameis Olawale. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He finds Howard complete, and he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double-dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the premise.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Olawale. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Set the tone.
Now it's Olawale. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead. You give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now here's Pollard. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.